Thank you very much.
It's just up there overlooking the street. Good day.
Thanks again. This is it. The residence of Mr. Hurlock's showers.
We need a cutscene for that, trust me. He looks so happy. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna kill you. She's getting her panties wet over here. Let's just go take a look around. Oh hey, it's the inventor. Shut up. Oh my god. Holy crap. Huh, what are these? It's very challenging. Ah, I'll take some tea. Ah! How do you know about that? Hurley? Name's Iris Wilson. I live here together with Hurley. Iris, what a lovely name. What's the matter? I'm Yunosuke Naruhodo, a lawyer from Japan. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's musical assistant, Susawa Mikataba. Lovely, Susie and Runo. Got it. Susie? Runo? Okay. Oh no, let's go around opening things. I always keep an eye on you, don't I? You're very mischievous. How'd you come to that conclusion? A chest. Contains some of my most valuable things. I do like this fireplace. One of the best things I've seen since we arrived in country. Yes, it is. Search for that large jackknife is my shopping list for the market. Oh, it's not quite how I remember being strapped in the Adventures of Hurley shelves. Mr. Shoe, a curious hammer, and some mysteriously dancing men. Pretty cool. What an entrancing collection. Throughout my life, I have seen a lonely old shoe displayed as an ornament. Oh, they're all mementos that Hurley's collected from his past cases. Really? Even the bust? Yeah. When the mood takes him, he likes to throw it on the floor and smash it to dust. Poor defenseless emperor, Mr. Sholmes destroys it? Yeah. He buys a new one. You make it sound like he has a temperament of an insane sculptor. How bohemian of him. Pretty bohemian. I've investigated thoroughly, but... pretty neato chair. Ah. That's incredible. What sort of thing has he analyzed with it, you know? Actually, he hasn't used it for anything yet. Huh, why not? Well, on the evening he finally completed it, it suddenly occurred to him, I don't actually have anything I need to analyze. Oh dear. How about you, Runa? Do you have anything you'd like to analyze? Nothing that springs to mind is the machine itself. Oh, what's up with this? Oh man. Mr. Sholmes is kinda crazy. What a shame you couldn't bring it with you to London. Oh, yeah, well, Papa was being when he asked him if he would buy me one. After a while, he asked if I would only practice when he was out of the house. Wasn't really an ornament in my room. That must have been an awkward conversation. Till I see it's your side of the room. Neatly arranged. It's a favorite pastime of mine. A cup of herbal tea in the afternoon. Tea made of herbs? That's right. I grow all sorts of herbs in the garden, so I can experiment with different blends. Woman, don't go away. You are sisters with the other chick. Equations I can't even understand. Black Peter. Don't you want to hear what ours has to say, Mr. Naruto? It's probably nothing. Like typing shit down. Oh, you're the writer of all the books. Exactly. Full of bullshit. Explode? Are they exotic chemicals? Use them for exciting experiments? They're grenades! And Hurley always says, chemistry is explosive science. Sorry. I agree. A single discovery can trigger an explosion of innovation all around the world. Or perhaps just meant literally. Either way, a mental note. Do not touch any bottle that belongs to Iris. Or she will fucking kill you. Cute. But let's talk to you. A lot of shit to talk about. Oh my gosh. Psh. Left Miss Lestrade in tow, didn't you? Oh, Jenny. Yes, she's a professional pickpocket. So we found out. It was very naughty of her to pinch my invention like that. Are you referring to that trial disrupting gun like the contraption? Sounds fun. Anyway, I brought Jane back here after that, so she could apologize to my trusted technician. Sorry, your technician? Hurley! Yes, Hurlock. Hurlock Sholmes. We live here together. I had no idea the great detective had such an interesting young daughter. Daughter? No. What? I wouldn't call him Hurley if he was my father, would I? Well then, what is your relationship with Mr. Sholmes? Well, I expect you found out that lodging is of any kind when they're very expensive. The solution is share the cost with a partner. So you're like fucking, like, 30 years old or some shit? I hope you don't mind me asking ours, but how old are you? 10. Okay, you're 10. Sure. And what of your mother and father? They're not around. Right. Hmm. There's something I must ask you. We're banned from that magazine. My stories? Kinda cool. Last night, he was telling me all about a new case he just solved on a steamship traveling from a faraway land. So I was just in the middle of typing up the manuscript for the next issue before you came. You're the author? Yes. It's not a secret if you like. I'm going to call this latest adventure the Speckled Bear. That's certainly very familiar. I always change one or two details and stories here and there. This time, I had the idea of making a venomous snake be the cause of all the trouble. That was Mr. Sholmes' first thought as well, actually. And of course, I know the snake might not be a credible fit for the facts case, but it's a story. So, you mean to say these stories about Sholmes are published in Rand's magazine? All written by me. I'm a wonderful and very modern typewriter. All the stories I've ever read are written by a doctor of medicine, John H. Wilson. That's me. My name's really Wilson. Well, the doctor of medicine part. I am a doctor. You're 10 years old, though. At 10 years old. Well, that's quite incredible. What the fuck? Dr. Wilson is an English gentleman. Yeah. I did alter the setting slightly for the stories to be more compelling. Oh. Sounds a little strange, doesn't it? A great detective with a 10-year-old girl in tow. I suppose it does, yes, sound weird. Anyway, let's talk about some deductions. Simple. Ooh, she has her own logic and reasoning. I already knew that you're a lawyer, Runo. Look at that stupid armband of yours. Ha, just kidding. It's pretty cool. But you also said you only just arrived in London. How do you know that? You had a passport and you... Oh. I'm reasonably confident that you must have only just arrived in the country. You accept the case against that particular prosecutor. Tell me you're unaware of London's court affairs. You knew that when you visited a local prison that was subsequent. Ah! Stims keep a close eye on the comings and goings, you see. I didn't realize. Your attempts only used for people visiting foreign inmates. That told me that even though he had only yesterday concluded trial of Max McGill, the 2 years already had the cause of visit foreign inmate at a local prison. Sure. I barely even a few hours yesterday. Hurley solved another case. It obviously amused him. He told me he caught a Japanese man who was bawling and trembling. And that he was gay. Not the man, he himself. But anyway, that's not the point. You both came here, asked Hurley about the case. Now on the mantelpiece that says a man's trial will be tomorrow. Stabbing notes with a knife, like a silly Billy he is. Thank you. Was it a winner? They were spot on. He managed to discern something of Shulm's delivery. I was just copying the way he does things like that. It's really fun. You should try it sometime. Actually. So, can you tell us anything about it? Yeah, sounds about right. That was great detection, so I hit the mark that time. So that means the incident occurred only 2 days ago. No time to investigate properly then. London is rife with crime. You happen to know where Mr. Sholmes is at the moment? I'd like, ask some questions about this case as well. I expect Hurley's still investigating the scene. Why would he do that? Mr. Nuts? Yeah, that guy's awesome. You're great to see this to me. Miss Carpson. If I just seen that, I was just curious now. One of the world's heavy silver coins in hand. Well, it's gonna be a long ass investigation, though, apparently. Crown. This is the most powerful 10-year-old in the world. How much is 5 shillings, Michael? But it's probably enough to buy all the chips the Spectre could possibly eat in a whole month. That's greasy. So handwriting is adorable, isn't it? Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust that would be a problem. Handwriting might be adorable, but the message is ominous. There's no room for sentiment there. I'm sure it's similar when you're interpreting it, Sir Hodo. Anyway, I do hope the inspector will tell us what we need to know. Let's see. No, give it to him. Inspector Gregson, do you have a moment? Sorry to say I don't. I'm a very busy man. From me? From her ladyship? Ship? Get out here at once! Hand over, it's from me. The Queen's daughter? Exactly. Silver crown, obviously. There's a lot more than that. It's, well, an appearance fee. That's what it is. An appearance fee? That's right. For the adventures of Hurley Show. Ship always offers me a financial role. Featuring me every time. Of course. Read them very vividly. Of course, you're using my name without my say-so doesn't make pleasant jokes, but still. I am sorry, Inspector. That must be difficult for you. Never mind that. So, you want to know, right? Sorry. Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust it won't be a problem, it says. Oh, obviously it's not a problem, so go far away. What do you want to know? Well, if you wouldn't mind, Inspector, I'd much like to know the address of Mr. Natsumi's lodgings. A little knife-wielding, mustache Japanese fellow lives right in a little hovel. It's over there. Look! First floor of the house, in the corner. That is nearby indeed. If I remember rightly, the landlord's are Mr. John Garrideb. See her again. She get a relationship my regard. I read it. Tell her. Mr. Gregson sends his very best wishes. Don't worry, Inspector. We will. Bye for now, then. Long live relationship. I can buy a bunch of chips for a home. So some fucking weirdo lives here. May I help you? One moment, please. That was a real-life English maid. I know. You only need me a butler, and experience will be complete. I'm not sure if I go that far, but I understand the sentiment. Thank you for waiting. Mr. Garrideb will see you now. This way. Besides cannon! Oh my, it's real. I thought it might be a replica. The whole thing. That's a little more toy. Sorry. The army was selling it off when I retired, so I decided to give it to you. Enemy might attack next. Joe used to have cannon out of the house. Huh. You've heard I always say never know what twist the world's gonna throw at you next, my boy. That is maybe trouble brewing, Mr. Garrideb. Oh, it is. Take Joe in here. Never fails to have a clean apron in reserve. There's some over the barrel, you see. They dry very well in the can there. Joe tells me which. That proves my point. Reduced to a drying rack. Which can looks like it's hanging its head in shame. They have a pile of books here, Mr. Garrideb. Do you enjoy reading? Every experience in London, winter boy. Nights are long. We would pass time in front of the fire with a jolly good. There's a copy of Rand's magazine here, I see. Yeah, Mr. Garrideb enjoys the adventures of Sherlock Holmes too. The great detectives have a great many followers, it would seem. The uniform looks fairly ancient, doesn't it? That old thing. Not much better than the bags, really. That ceremonial garb at my retirement bash, you know. I'm enough one for dwelling on the past, with Blythe or not. You know how it is. Anyway, it doesn't hurt to have an odd piece of memorabilia lying around, does it? Oh, I see. Are those mortar shells? They're enormous. I haven't noticed. What are they doing there? Those old things, a couple of little rounds are actually fired into the barracks during training. And we have a colorful regiment folklore that incident. Deliberately hunted out the spent shells? I wouldn't say deliberately. Only scrap iron after all. Usually just thrown away, I believe, but you never know, things might come useful. Useful for what exactly? Yes, well... Jonier did manage to knock one of the bally things on my foot the other day while she was dusting. Oh my. And she had here since 1869. Before then, you know, we consider throwing them away. That looks like a Medal of Honor. It's shown on a very grand banner. There's some pride, I would say. Well, I mean, that's not straight. But, that old thing. What? You're glad to see the back of it, but the general would turn his grave if I dispose of it. What's the best place for it? Keeps the thing out of my way. Polish to shine by accident, I suppose. Appears to be an inscription on the medal itself. Look! See, it says, for distinguished participation. That's kind of honors even I could be in line for. Well, one doesn't like to blow one's own trumpet, when I was given that from my time. Can't measure an officer by the number of medals to his name, of course. Common knowledge in military circles. Interesting. Got a lot of interesting stories, you. Mr. Guard glaring, I swear. All the little frames I can need photographic prints of Mr. Gardner as well. Seems to be a statue of a lion there in the middle piece as well. Oh yes, you come back from the local pawnbroker with that little trinket. Seem to come back, what do you mean? Chavarron's place is a bally wizard. Went to sell him something and came out with that thing. For fact, now I think about it, I'm about to find myself leaving the place with something I don't need. My ornament certainly does seem surplus to the requirements. Son doesn't play punches. Look at that enormous screen! It must have been put there deliberately! Surely. Yeah, certainly seems like someone's trying to hide something from view. What's behind it? Have a very quick look. Just a little peek. Stop that. Hey, let's not. I think the maid's going to have a cup of tea. Bitch! What the fuck you want to look at now? I'm just kidding. What are you looking at? There are at least 10 cakes on this cake stand. Naturally, it would never do to waste the leftovers. Mr. Governor doesn't eat. I say to myself, Joan, you shall have to tidy up. It's a crocker on display here. Rather unusual. A genuine London dresser. Isn't it delightful? I mean, sure. Can was fired at. Probably something like that, but let's not delve too deeply there. Looks like he could have saw the murder or whatever happened. Good day to you. Hearing mail from my pain, ready to withdraw from the service. I just hand over the reins. Tired soldier, huh? No job being up and downstairs, I can tell you. Don't go as much as you can imagine. We'd climb up there, said for us in. Let's take Mark Simpson here. Oh, Jesus! Oh, anyway, there you have it. Living the quiet life now. There's a detective poking around, you know. It's old house, would you believe? Do you have a copy of Rance magazine? What the fuck? Talking about? Die. We call this guy the Moon Man. This happens a lot, doesn't it? Oh, why? Didn't have a most nervous disposition. Was shaking, looking over his shoulder. And had shady rain across his sweat-soaked brow, if you ask me. Yes, indeed, there was. Was anything else about your lodger, Mr. Natsumi? It was shaded in an orchard. Could you elaborate? Take the man's room, absolutely stuffed full of books. No one could ever read. There's so much best time of day with another living soul. On the ground floor goes to bed around 9 each night, but I've never known that Japanese fellow to retire any earlier than 2 in the morning. Could you clarify something, I wonder? You know so much about Mr. Natsumi's routine. I understood that neither of the lodgers live on this floor of the house, is that correct? That's right, they're both below us. On the first floor street level. How do you know so much about the lives of your lodgers? Besides times that they come back in the evening, for example. Even the times they go to bed. Something doesn't add up here. Anyway, you know about the incident 2 days ago? It was foggy. Okay. Yes, I have an extremely good memory, and as far as I remember, have any significant took place there at this hour. Nothing at all. Really. Rather like it might have been. Yeah, you're right. Nothing happened. It's a quiet, uneventful meal. Hey, tell me about his room. Don't see why not. Just down to the flight of stairs. Sure. Okay, well, can't find out anything while they're here. Oh my shit, there's a cat. Window over there? It was the window. See him. Boy tits, it's a cat. It's gone. Oh my god, you just read my mind. Ah, it's a slot machine. That's right. Call this a window. I think so. It was a window one time after all. It's a wall then, isn't it? Why did anyone bring it up like that? We have no idea. Ah! There's not somebody painted a brick design on a bit of whimsy. Yeah. But like a ventilation makes it oppressive. It's kind of fucked up. Serene is an experience that comes but once in a lifetime, just as the tea ceremony teaches us. Are you gonna see a Mr. Sholmes pop up? What will you fucking look at? Balls of paper on the floor. They now scrawl all over them in English. This paper basket's so full, they just fall out. Your books. You're only there 5 minutes before it occurs. Oh, there you are. Okay, talking to this guy is gonna be a whole fucking thing. So let's just end it here.
Hi there, this is TNT telling you that this video is brought to you by my streams at twitch.tv/TNT3Rays, where I stream gameplay every night. See you soon.